My subscriber Reese2182 posed a really interesting question in the comments. Will an axe chop through a steel toe boot? I found this question to be very compelling. So I went on Amazon and I ordered up a pair of steel safety toe boots. Size 13. Boy, these are big ones. These are the big, I knew that I'm not the best aim with an axe all the time, so I thought, well, I'll get the biggest ones they have, because that'll be the biggest target, right? Okay, so indeed, we do have a steel capped safety toe boot. The same boot that most of you guys wear if you work industry or industrial applications or heavy construction. It's going to be a required boot. A lot of people ask, how come we don't wear safety-toed shoes in wildland? It's because you can't have any steel in your boot. The ground is so hot that you're walking on that the steel heats up, and then it just is like a heat sink, and then you just fries your feet. So that's the reason why. But today we have two boots, and I thought we'd try two separate axes. The first axe we're going to try is the tried and true, this big, heavy Spanish axe. This is the, what is it? Uranita. I really enjoyed these axes. They're a little bit different than a traditional axe, as you can see the shape. They're good for these chopping tests because they carry so much weight, and it's got a big wide cutting edge, and it just does a lot of damage. And I just like it. I just like these axes. They're easy to swing, and that's what we'll try first. So if this one, now remember, this chopped through a logging chain. I was surprised to see that. This one here we'll try first on the left-hand boot, and then if that doesn't get through, we're going to get serious. We're going to go with my biggest maul. I call it the Bismarck, or was it Bruticus? I forget. It always reminded me of the battleship, the Bismarck, but this thing is a monster, probably 6-7 pounds and a pretty good taper on it. This would be interesting to see if that goes through. I'm wondering if it might just smash it, but we'll find out. So let's start with the left shoe and the Spanish chopper. Oh, so to do our test, we need a good solid base. What could be better than the anvil block, an immovable object? Okay, so we're going to start with the right here. I figured if we place it here, maybe right like this, got a good solid, I'm going to cant this heel a little bit so it doesn't get any wiggle waggle there. Lose any energy for the impact. There, we're hard down on the platform. All right, so I'll strike it right there. I have no idea what to expect here. Fortunately, I've got two tries at this because we have two shoes, right? We'll see if we can't come in right about there, right? Are you ready? All right, here we go, hard as I can. Well, that definitely put a dent in the genuine leather. See, I wonder if your foot would have survived. I mean, we've all heard the stories, right? That the guy that the steel toe shoe, oh goodness, look at that. The steel toe shoe closed in on his, wow. I wonder if it cut. Let's cut this open. This is not a very well-built boot. Well, I don't think anyone is under any illusion that we're going to get quality boots for $40, $50, but it is leather. That's kind of, looks like pretty nice leather there. Don't need to be sharper than the old Benchmade there. Look at that, that really interesting. So there's a rubber cap on the end of that. Let's cut through there and see what's going on here. Doesn't take long to get into a boot there, does it? Oh boy, I wonder how they attach that. Now I'm curious. How do you, oh, it's just, look at that. It just is just glued in there. I never realized that. Of course, I mean, you can't exactly stitch it on there, can you? You've got a little foam protect it there between your toe. All right, so let's take a look. So this is, it does not cut, an axe will not cut through a steel toe boot. And I'd have to say that you might have a sore pinky, what's this, the right one? The right shoe? You might have a sore pinky toe right there, but I think you would have survived it. I don't think you would have lost any toes or anything, but it did protect it. It did not go through there. All right, let's try the left shoe. and we'll put the Bismarck on it and see if we can't totally collapse this toe. I don't suspect that the steel toe boot is going to do too well up against the Bismarck. That is a heavy chunk of steel there. All right, let's find out. My aim was off a little bit there. I swung that ball up there and it got hung up on the fluorescent lights above my work lights above my shop, and then of course that's my excuse anyway. So that was not a very clean strike, but I think clean enough to tell us what happened. So that, it smashed a little bit more, but not enough where you would have lost a toe or had to have the fire department come and extricate your foot from your work boot. I have to say that yes, indeed, steel-toed safety boots or work boots are indeed axe-proof. So thanks for watching, everyone. So let me know in the comments what you would like to see is axe-proof in future videos.